Hey guys, this is Edwin from the Recording Connection. We're going to be going over creating a rough track out of a single loop. A lot of questions come up as, how do I start a track? How to become inspired? How do I get to that point where I could just automatically just start taking out tracks? It's very easy, and most importantly, it's very fun. Let me show you what I'm talking to you about. First things first, as you can see here, I'm using Expand, stock plugin. That way we don't have the excuse of, oh, I don't have so-and-so plugin, I don't have so-and-so. We could just use with whatever we have. So let's listen to the track itself, to the loop. Very simple, very straightforward. The reason I chose this is because it's interesting the way the kick is kind of, has a groove, right? It's just literally like a sort of hi-hat kind of shakery thing, grainy. That's how I would describe it. Grainy, a kick and a snare. That's it. It has a good groove to it, right? Now what I did after is I started layering some stuff. You could go at whichever order that you want, but the important thing is it's not what you choose, is the consistency that you do it in, the sequence that you do it in, making sure that is always going. You're not gonna perfect a sound here. You're gonna just create. So what I did is I came up with a progression. And what it is, basically, we're in F. It's F major, A minor, a D minor, going to C. Very, very straightforward, right? It's 1, 3, and then it's 6, 5, 1. 1, 3, 6, 5, 1, right? Very, very basic. But what I'm listening to, the reason I chose this progression, or any progression that I choose, is because it's round. It doesn't, it finishes, it comes back to the 1. It's a round progression. Later on, we could tweak some stuff, but right now that's not our focus. Our focus is just to create something, right? Now, what I did after is I started creating pads. I created a very soft pad, a scanner pad, and when I say created, I mess with the knobs. I really went in on what's the sound that I want, but it took me like at least 30 seconds to a minute, really. Created this, then I was thinking, okay, maybe I could. Perfect. Now I could hear different stuff coming in, right? I could hear where a guitar line would come in, or where percussion will come in, things like that. That's why you're doing this. You're not doing this to all of a sudden be like, okay, this is a hit song. No, not at all. It's just keep layering, right? So we have that. And now after that, what I did is I just brought in a mandolin to see how it sounded, right? Perfect. That's it. That's all we're looking for. And then I started to get inspired. It went from there. I added some hi-hats and quantized them, and by mistake, it kind of just took off the first hi-hat and kind of added this shuffle feel. Right? It's nothing that you'd be like, wow, it's jaw-dropping, right? But this is how the drop-dropping beats come, right? You just gotta keep making these. So when I did that, I actually added a filter, a low-pass filter, and it gave this kind of cool. And now what I do usually, this is like 5 minutes into this track, right? Start taking things out, seeing, okay, what I could do. Obviously that wouldn't work. Perfect. And you keep going. The important thing is that you keep going, you keep adding things, because later on you're gonna be able to edit some stuff, but you gotta keep going. Play games. play games such as create a track in 10 minutes, for example. And guys, and something important is make sure that you talk to your mentor as well about this. At the Recording Connection, you're able to go to your mentor one-on-one and actually make it an exercise before you start your lesson. For the first 10 minutes, create something with your mentor out of the blue. This is not something that's not premeditated, right? This is something that you just right away getting your creativity flow going, right? And last but not least, I added in a bass. Simple square bass, right? Beautiful. So you might say, well, Edwin, these were already there. Who knows how long it took you? It really did not take me that long. And to show it to you where I would take it from here, I literally just duplicate the track. Make sure we're not. And the reason I did it this way is because I want the same IOs. This is cool. Maybe add in a violin here. Make a low violin. See, string. Actually, let's see here. Car, bigger legato, soft. Ooh, this is cool. Let's see how this sounds. Oh, this is cool. So now when I'm creating this track, now I'm thinking, oh, this could actually be to picture. This could be a cool little soundtrack for picture, right? That's it. That's all I need. And what I do then, if I'm thinking that, just kind of duplicate this 4 times, right? Now when you have that actually looks like something, right? And you start taking things out. Kind of, you know, it's all a game. It's all, okay, what can we take out and start building from there, right? So here, and let's see how this sounds. That could be my rough intro, for example, right there, right away. And then we'd maybe not bring in the track here, maybe bring in like a synth here, try to start building things, right? Oh, and actually add in a bass, for example. You know what, now that I'm thinking about it, I'll add the drums here, filter them. Maybe even take out the snare, the hi-hats. Perfect, but as you guys can see, out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tracks. I haven't even converted to MIDI because the point right here is just to create something and keep it going. So guys, that is how to build a rough track with a single loop.